Guys, so another day, another hoodie. Today I've got, I'm just a girl who loves books hoodie on because once again, it's freezing cold because it's snowing, and I don't like snow. I know everybody does, and everybody was real fussy because it was snowing, but I don't like it. It's cold, it's wet. It wets your socks, and there's nothing worse than a wet sock. I'm sorry, but there just isn't. There's nothing worse than a wet sock. And I can't stand being cold. I'm a cold ass. I prefer being warm. I wear my gown like all throughout the day, unless I'm on video. I don't want you to see me all slumpy in my gown. So I'll just stick hoodies on when I'm coming to film. And I just don't like snow. So, and that's actually quite a good thing to start with, because today my video is going to be my unpopular opinion quiz. Basically, somebody in the booktube world has put together a bunch of questions about popular things that you don't agree with. So, what the frick is going on with my hair? I thought it looked really good, but there's a massive bump. You're going to have to excuse that, because that's just ridiculous. I'm sorry about my hair. I do try my best to not look like I've just been dragged for an edge, but sometimes it doesn't work. I'm not gonna lie, I always look like I've been dragged through an edge. I've done my brows though, my brows don't look too bad. So anyway, oops, on with the quiz. So, a popular book that you did not like, and I haven't actually got this book, because I actually didn't like it that much that I think I gave it away because I can't find it anywhere, because I have looked and better looked all day, because I've had this planned out for a few days to find this book. It's not on any shelf, or it could be in the loft, but it's the Mara Dyer series. I literally was so excited because everybody on the videos that I watched, read by Zoe and, you know, all them people, the booktube people, really liked the book, and it was like all hyped up and like, oh my god, you need to read this book. So I did. I went out and I bought the book. I went to Waterstones with my dad, and he said, pick a book. So, and I picked wrong because it was shit. It was rubbish. One of the worst books I'd read. It was just, I can't even describe it. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Young girl has an accident, wakes up in the hospital. All her friends are dead, but she survived, and now she can do weird stuff. It's just, nah, it wouldn't happen. It's never happened. I mean, obviously, in books, things can happen that wouldn't normally happen, because that's the point of a book, but this was just so far-fetched and so not feasible that I just couldn't do it. I powered through though. I read the book, the full book, all of it, and because my friend was like, oh, it gets better, it never got better, never gets better. And I'm really sorry if you actually liked that book. It wasn't my intention to say that you've got crap sort of taste in books. It's just my opinion. That's what this is about, my opinion. So I don't mean no hate to anybody who doesn't agree with me, because obviously we're all allowed our own opinions. So question number 2 is a book or series that everyone hates but you loved. Right, now this book is called Love Letters to the Dead. It sounds morbid, but it's not. It's really lovely. It's about a girl called Laurel who is grieving for a little sister. I think it's a little sister anyway. It doesn't say whether it's a little sister on the back, but if I remember rightly, it was a little sister, and she passed away. And so when her assignment was to write to somebody, like living or dead, she chose to write to Kurt Cobain, because he died young. So her thing was, he died young, so he'll know what I'm going through, like, with this whole grieving process. And then after the assignment was done, she wrote to more famous dead people, and, well, famous yeah, famous dead people, or not famous dead people. Just she wrote to more dead people anyway. A few of the people that she wrote to was Janis Joplin, Heath Ledger, Amy Winehouse, and I think at one point she actually writes to her sister. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I want to remember that. I might have to reread this because it was actually a really, really good book. But yeah, really, it seriously is. You need to read it if you're struggling for things to read and you just want a real nice sort of, oh, that's, I understand that. Do you know what I mean? Like, then Love Letters to the Dead is a really good book to read. It is by Ava Del Area. I think that's how you spell it, how you pronounce it. But like I said, I butcher names all the time because I read things in my head so I don't hear them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't hear other people say it, so I don't actually know how it's pronounced. I just say it in my head how I would say it, and it's always wrong because I'm ridiculous. But yeah, Love Letters to the Dead, really good book. Highly recommend it. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. But with this being the unpopular opinions tag, you might not actually agree with me. Question number 3 is a love triangle that you thought came to the wrong conclusion. Now I am going to get a heat for this because I know I'm going to get a heat for this. But I am very much Team Jacob. So that is Twilight. I just think that Bella could have done so much better with Jacob than Edward. I genuinely do. Like, she was ridiculous with Edward. She was just obsessed, and with Jacob it was so easy because they were friends first, and it was like, oh, it was so cute because it kind of, like, the relationship could have progressed. You know what I mean? She could have grown old. She could have had children the normal way. She could have lived a life with her dad. She could have graduated. She could have got a job. She could have done anything she wanted, and she chose to become a vampire and live forever. Why? Why? Why would you want to live forever? Now, I'm terrified of dying, but I would never in a million years want to live forever. I just couldn't. I could not watch everybody around me die, and then there'll just be little old me in the corner with, I don't even like cats, but with like a million cats, because there's nobody to keep me company, because I chose to live forever and be immortal and be a blood-sucking fiend. My fault, I know, but I wouldn't like that. I would never ever choose to be a vampire, and I am literally the biggest Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. Love Angel, love Spike, love anything vampirified, but I would not become one. I just wouldn't. It just does not appeal to me. Vampirism, no. Couldn't deal. So yeah, there's that. Next one is a popular genre you can't read. Romance. Cannot read it. But depends actually, but what I mean by romance is the whole sex on every page. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Doesn't need to be read about. We all know it happens, like I said in the last video. If it happens, it happens. Why do people need to read about it? Why do I need to know about someone's sex life? I don't. I love the love story and the point leading up to the sex, but I can't read the sex. I just can't. It's not. Makes me cringe. A popular character you don't like. Now then. I know that there's a few people, if they watch this, that are going to hate me, and I'm gonna get a few, oh my god, why did you say that on camera? You need to delete it now. Because I can't stand Luna Lovegood. I can't stand her. She's so squeaky, and I can't. Her voice goes through me. She's so loopy. I mean, I'm loopy. I'm the most random, crazy, silly human being you've ever met, and I just can't stand Luna Lovegood. She's just nuts. Like, she goes on about fucking losing things, losing socks, and why do these thoughts go through people's heads? Now, I love the actress who plays her. I love her. I love her backstory. Her backstory is heartbreaking, and it's actually a really nice story, if you read up on her, she was actually given the role because she was a Harry Potter fan and she wrote to J.K. Rowling when she was in hospital suffering with anorexia, and J.K. Rowling promised her that if she got better, gained weight and got out of the hospital, then she'd give her a role on Harry Potter, if I remember that rightly. Don't quote me on that because it just might be something I made up in my head, I don't know, but I'm fairly sure I read that somewhere. But yeah, no, I just can't stand the character. She's so no, not my cup of tea. I would not be friends with that girl. Next one is a popular author you can't like. E.L. James, for the same reason as the genre that I can't like. I would not read a book of hers. She's just all about sex, and I just can't read it. She's rubbish. Her writing style is atrocious. She's got the most... It's shocking. It's shocking. It's not... There's no story to her stories. It's just... They met, and now they're having ridiculously kinky sex. Right? Where's the romance? Where's the falling in love? Where is that? Who in life literally meets somebody in a job interview and then starts having ridiculously kinky master, I'm your master, and you have to do this and you have to be this much shaved, and it just doesn't happen. So I can't like her. I just can't. It just does not happen. I just avoid her books. She might be a nice lady. I just don't like her style of writing at all. Like, I just don't like it. I like thrillers, and I like YA, and I like, nice books like that. I don't like sex. I mean, that sounded so bad. I don't like reading about sex. I don't like reading about it. No, I'm not a weird person, by the way. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't post this. It'd be funny though. People will laugh at that. No, I should rephrase that. I don't like reading about sex. Is that better? Yeah, we'll go with that. The next question is popular. Oh shit! Right, a popular book trope, which is basically a book theme that everybody loves but you can't stand. Insta love. Again, I touched upon this in the last question. My name's Lucy. My name's... Think of a name. Harry. Hi. I like you. You're pretty. Let's have sex. I love you now. No. It just wouldn't happen. That you don't just instantly fall in love with someone. There's got something has to happen for you to fall in love. I don't like the whole, hi, I love you. No. It's just, I like progression. I like reading about progression of relationships. I don't like instant, like, oh my god, I love him, he's my soulmate shit. No. Next one is a popular book you have no interest in reading. I'm going to sound very repetitive here, but it literally is 50 Shades of Grey. Just because of all the reasons that I said before. I have no interest in it. Like, no, none at all. I think I read like the first chapter and was just like, this is fucking shocking. The writing was ridiculous. I just could not get past the first chapter. It was something else, wasn't it? It was just ridiculous. Right, and what movie or TV show did you like better than the book? Now, I never say this. I always say books are better than the films and the TV shows. But 13 Reasons Why, I preferred the TV show. I liked the book. I just didn't like it as much as the TV show. Like, the characters' progression in the series was what I loved. And yeah, I liked the whole seeing the characters after Hannah's death. So yeah, I preferred the TV show over the book. Anyway, thanks for watching my very awkward video. Hopefully tomorrow won't be as awkward. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing my top 3 crackpot Harry Potter theories. So that would be fun. It should be fun. You'd probably think, oh my days, what the fuck am I going to be watching? But it should be fun. So yeah, thank you for watching my very awkward video. And I will see you soon in my next video. Very soon. Indeed you will.